people not prepared for the rain today, it seems. Gotta always be prepared, around this side of the world anyways. I think that capture yesterday was probably one of the most difficult ones to capture ever, like from my personal experience, just with the type of drone, like it's so small and all that. And nope, the recreational person did not crash into a helicopter. Although with that large crowd, again, people often say, hey, why are they allowed to do that, for example, yet you tell everyone to stay at home with the pandemic and stuff like that. And one of the topics about this is about things like contact tracing, so to speak, where you'll have something like a phone app, and if you walk by or go to a place where it's been found that there's been an outbreak or an infection, then it'll notify you on the phone or potentially keep track of who was there as well. And a lot of people are saying, no way, they don't want this, police state and all that. Although funny enough, apparently people don't know this. If you look at your Android phone right now, there is like a COVID-19 type of warning notification, so to speak. Like it has the feature there, and people are like, what? I didn't install this, how did this come here? If you use Android, for example, apparently it's there like for the iPhone stuff too, like they have a different version or something like that. So for my example, again, this will be for the Android since I use the Android stuff. And what you do is you go to the settings and the Google settings, and then you'll notice there's something there that says COVID-19 exposure notifications. Yeah, it basically has that function and stuff there. People again are wondering, what, how'd that get there? Because I actually told someone about that yesterday and he was like completely shocked. So as it says in the description, it says, this app can notify you if you've been near someone who reported having COVID-19. The date, duration, and signal strength associated with the exposure will be shared with the app. Your phone uses Bluetooth to securely collect and share random IDs with other phones that are nearby. Random IDs are automatically deleted after 14 days. So you can turn it off and all that, but it makes you wonder, like for people who are terrified of this stuff like this, would you be even more scared now saying, what? How did the company get this here? Or would you say, everyone's actually doing it anyways, you're tracked every single day? Kind of made me think, because a lot of people will say, oh man, lucky this country or that place isn't like that other place which has so much tracking and all that. I think every country or whatever, or companies or whatever, do something like this in general. And I guess you could argue here, people will be completely dumbfounded as to how this got there, right? Seems like all the other stuff I read today were about people doing bad things with drones. How about this one first? It says, 4 arrested after drone carrying drugs spotted over Kranji Reservoir Park. 4 Singaporeans have been arrested after the authorities seized a drone carrying drugs at Kranji Reservoir Park, said the Singapore Police Force and Central Narcotics Bureau in a joint news release on Saturday. According to the release, the police detected unusual unmanned aircraft activity in the vicinity of the park at about 5:45 p.m. on Wednesday. So they went there to investigate, found drugs and stuff, although it says here like what? About 35 grams of ice? What's that? Is that like a slang term for some drug or something like that? Because the other ones it says 8 grams of heroin and 195 ecstasy tablets. Again, what's ice? Or is that literally ice, like just to keep it cool or something like that? I don't know. Although I did find it interesting how it looked like this was the Mavic Air 2. Wow, you buy the brand new drone not for cinematography or whatever, it's more to carry stuff, like in this case, drugs. I guess in other parts of the world, how about using a huge drone to carry stuff? This one looked like weapons and stuff like that. This one says, alert troops of BSF shot down a Pakistani hexacopter drone carrying 01M4 carbine machine, US made, 2 filled magazines, 60 RDS, 07 Chinese grenades near Kathua International border today morning. Yeah, and there's a lot of stuff. At first I saw like that bullet and stuff like that. I was like, okay, is that drone firing bullets or just carrying ammunition? That would be a little terrifying, huh? Although people have done it technically, putting guns and stuff on a drone. I guess the unfortunate part is this is what the mainstream people usually think about when they think of drones. People carrying drugs, doing crimes, have weapons and stuff on there. It makes me think of the point again on how it's important to actually do stuff that the regular average person could actually relate to. Because the average person can't relate to, for example, just flying like what, in a field or something like that. They'll just see it again as not, who cares, like I don't do that. Whereas if you do something that relates to an issue or topic that actually they can connect with, then that's a completely different story. Did the rain actually stop for a bit? Well, let's see if it actually holds up. few ducklings. Alright, see you guys later.